point, you begin to see a huge difference in the appearance of your fatty liver. Hello, Dr. Joe here of the drjoe.com and the 2020from.com. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the natural treatment of non-alcoholic fatty liver. Now, up until about 40-50 years ago, there were very few cases of non-alcoholic fatty liver in the horizon, but lately we are beginning to see more and more cases of non-alcoholic fatty liver. Why is that? Well, it's because non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is largely a lifestyle disease. So it's all due to a modern day lifestyle. Now, I've got both good news and bad news for you regarding the management of non-alcoholic fatty liver. So let's start off with the good news. The good news is that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is reversible. All you need to do is modify your lifestyle. That is all you need to do. Now, the bad news. The bad news is, as we speak, as of this very minute, there are no approved medications for managing non-alcoholic fatty liver. So, strictly speaking, if you've got this problem, you don't really have a choice. If you want to reverse it, you're going to have to modify your lifestyle. Now, you are in luck because in today's video, I'm going to give you four essential strategies that you can employ starting this very minute for you to reverse non-alcoholic fatty liver. Now, I want you to pay special attention to strategy number 4 because strategy number 4 turbocharges the reversal for you. Okay, the other 3 strategies are just as good, but strategy number 4 is really helpful. Now, before we go into the strategies, I just want to show you images of what a healthy liver looks like and what a fatty liver looks like, so you can see what we are dealing with. So let's start off with this image here. This is a nice healthy liver. As you can see, it's purplish in appearance. The outline is smooth, it looks regular, and it's glossy. It's just a very nice healthy liver. Okay, so that is a healthy liver. Now, in comparison, let's see what a fatty liver looks like. So as you can see here, this is a fatty liver. It looks speckled. The outline is rough. It's yellowy, it's orangey. It just doesn't look healthy. Okay, this is a fatty liver. Now, here is the other good news. The liver has an incredible capacity to heal itself. Okay, if you do the right things, that fatty liver image will look like the previous image. All you need to do is do the right things. So now that we've seen a composite image of what a normal healthy liver looks like and what a fatty liver looks like, let's look at the strategies that we can employ to deal with the problem. So what I've said here, I've said non-alcoholic fatty liver disease treatment. Strategy number 1, weight loss. And I've said here, lose 10% of your current weight. Now, the 10% should represent your initial target. If you lose 10% of your current weight, that's a very good starting point. You begin to see a huge difference in the appearance of your fatty liver. It really doesn't matter what method of weight loss you choose. So long as you lose the weight and continue to lose some of the weight, you will see a huge difference in the appearance of your fatty liver. Because for the most part, lots of people who've got non-alcoholic fatty liver are either overweight or they are frankly obese. So losing the weight, if you fall into those categories, losing the weight does help a lot in changing the appearance of your fatty liver and of course improving your liver function as well. Okay, so that's strategy number 1. Let's move on to strategy number 2. Strategy number 2, I've said here, no additional assault with alcohol. Why is that? Well, it's because the alcohol you consume, 90% of it is metabolized in the liver, and I've said here, empty calories. The last thing you want to do when you've got fatty liver is to pound the liver with empty calories coming from alcohol. Now, here is the other bad news regarding alcohol consumption. You generate more fat from other foods as the liver preferentially burns alcohol first because it sees alcohol as a toxin. Your body sees alcohol as a toxin, so your body wants to get rid of it. So your body will preferentially metabolize the alcohol first of all to generate energy for yourself, which means calories from other foods, the carbs, the fats, and the proteins that you consume, they're all going to be stored as fat, which compounds the problem. So when you consume alcohol, when you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver, you are compounding the problem. You are adding gasoline to the fire. So it will help if you stop consuming alcohol altogether. If you noticed, I didn't say reduce alcohol consumption. I'm saying stop it altogether. That's all you need to do, okay? If you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver, please do not consume any alcohol. So that's strategy number 2. Now let's move on to strategy number 3. What I've said here, strategy number 3, you want to reduce or stop eating all sugary foods and beverages. Why is that? Well, it's because of this nutrient here called fructose, okay? If you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, fructose is bad news for you, okay? There is plenty of research evidence to support the view that the fructose that you consume gets converted into fat, okay? Triglycerides and other fats, and all of that gets dumped in the liver. So you really want to either stop consuming sugary foods or reduce their consumption to the bare minimum because of the presence of fructose. So what foods am I talking about? Well, I got some examples here. I'm talking about all refined carbs, chocolates, candies, fizzy drinks, fruit juices, added sugars, high fructose corn syrup, table sugar. All of those, they gotta go if you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver because of the fructose. Now, I've also said here, you need to avoid natural sugars too, okay? So I'm referring to things like honey, agave syrup, maple syrup. Why? Is because of fructose. All of those natural syrups, they contain fructose, and they're going to be compounding the problem. Like I said earlier on, you're going to be generating new fat from consuming those. So what can you do? Well, of course, I've said here, use healthy sugar substitutes. I've done a video on that before, so you've got all of those substitutes. You can use them in your porridge, you can use them in baking. They work well and they taste just as good, okay? You can watch that video if you don't know what healthy sugar substitutes I'm talking about, okay? So that is one of the things you can do for strategy number 3. Let's move on. Now, this is going to surprise you guys because, you know, I'm somebody who encourages people to eat fruits. What I've said here, you need to consume low fructose fruits only, okay? If you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, you want to eat fruits that are low in fructose. So what kind of fruits am I talking about? Well, cranberries, passion fruit, raspberries, gooseberries, goji berries, guava, avocados, blackberries, lemon, and limes. Those are the kind of fruits you should be eating if you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. At a push, you can have plums, okay? All the other fruits, they're high in fructose, and you want to avoid them if you've got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, okay? So let's move on. So strategy number 4. Strategy number 4, here it is, intermittent fasting. What I've said here, okay, this is a strategy that really turbocharges your efforts to reverse the problem. Intermittent fasting, and what I've said here, preferably a 24-hour fast. Do that 1 to 2 times weekly. That touches the fat in the liver like crazy, okay? I know it's not very easy for somebody who is not used to fasting, but all you need to do is probably start off with 16-8, where you fast for 16 hours and then you compress your eating window to just 8 hours a day. Once you get used to that, extend that to 24. So you fast for 20 hours of the day and compress your eating window to just 4 hours. Now, once you've gotten used to that, you want to push it to 24-hour fast, okay? So that means you're just going to eat once a day. 24-hour fast really works a treat. Now, if you want to be brave, if you want to be superhuman, then you fast for 48 or 72 hours, and you're really going to torch the fat in the liver. You're going to burn the fat like crazy, okay? So that strategy works a lot. I know the 48 and 72 hour is a big push. You don't have to do that. If you can do the 24-hour fast once or twice a week, that will work a treat, okay? So these are my initial 4 strategies for reversing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. You know, they work. You just need to start doing them, you know, today. Now, this video is going to be in 2 parts. This is part 1. In video number 2, I'm going to talk about other strategies, including some of the supplements that you can employ, and one particular food that you need to consume that helps a lot in dealing with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, please like the video, and also please share this video with your friends, family, and colleagues. Now, if you got any questions regarding this video, if you've had this problem of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and you have overcome it, please do let me know in the comment section. Any other questions, any comments, leave them down below. I think that's about it. Until next time, this is Dr. Joe signing out.